Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. These two meet, Jim, we know it is special.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
There's the whistle, and here we go. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Pedro Porro has it in a wide position. Rafael Leao. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, it's come loose. That has not gone well. Gonzalo Inacio for Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Morata. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Delivered with swing.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Lamine Yamal clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Rafael Leao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. He's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He's found a way through. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Not the most convincing of passes. Diogo Dalot.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Over to the left. Now it's Williams. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Rafael Leao. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. This looks promising. Lovely feet. It's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's being urged to chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Yes, it's in! Right back in the game! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mendes cuts it out. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Porro. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. Bernardo Silva. He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Bernardo Silva. And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Can he finish? And the pass is intercepted. Spread it left. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that was nowhere near his best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Real chance here. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Terrific header! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Fabian Ruiz. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Pedro Porro puts the ball in. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And this is Ronaldo. Out to the right. And it's made its way to him. That pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Nicely shaped ball. Pedro Porro is in a really good position out wide. Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's picked his way through. Joao Felix gets into some space. And a shot! Kubasi. Yamal. Goes looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ruben Dias can get it clear. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bruno Fernandes. Joao Felix. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Vitinha. Now Joao Neves. Joao Felix. Tries to play it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Joao Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Diogo Dalot. Nico Williams. And this is Morata. Great vision. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let